That's so upsetting. I just had a whole channel. Anyway, okay. Starting from the beginning, because I have a whole array of cards set out here, I'm going to try to simplify it. I trust that disappeared for a reason. You are being called to be very strong within a connection right now. It feels like you're being called as divine feminine to be the anchor of a love connection currently. It feels like you've been making certain choices recently that have been leading up to a union taking place. It feels like karma played out. A cycle needed to end. Something needed to happen. Both you and divine masculine needed to be moved. You are moving pieces. And it was like God called you to action. The universe called you to action to step forward into a greater power for the both of you. Divine feminine specifically was called forward to release, to let go, to become light again, to become lighter. Even though you are this anchor, it's anchoring the masculine in light energy because they need your power, they need your strength, they need your prayers right now, because this journey that the divine masculine on is not for the weak. They're going up against a lot, okay? They're going up against a lot. They're going up against all of the parts of themselves, like everything within them that did not believe that they were worthy, that did not believe that they were going to achieve success with the King of Pentacles. This divine masculine is on their way to achieve this success. With the Fool card, you are trusting. Your trust and belief in this masculine is everything right now. You know that this all had to happen for a greater purpose with the Wheel of Fortune coming out. Now, there is the question with the Hanged Man. It feels like both of you are kind of fighting this natural or like this pull to think less than or to worry over this connection at this time. So this could be a separation, or this just could be something that you're both experiencing at this time, an argument, a fight, but some sort of physical separation or mental separation. Now, this with the Lovers coming out in the beginning of the reading was letting me know, like, hey, okay, God didn't say separate, or God isn't putting you through this. The universe isn't sending you on this journey, both of you individually, to not come into union. Like, you are meant to come into a greater union together. And this, to me, there's a lot of ego being released as well. A lot of like, okay, well, I thought I wanted this, but now that I have this and I don't have you, like, I don't even want this. I'd rather be poor and hungry and all of these things as long as I get to be with you. Now, you're going to be none of those things with the King of Pentacles. There's a lot coming in for you. There's a lot of stability, financial growth for both divine masculine and feminine coming in here. And also emotional. This feels like the divine masculine is going to be stepping forward into a pretty, like, supportive role, like, powerful role when it comes to holding space for you. But that is because they are learning to hold space for themselves with the King of Cups. It's like they're finally facing themselves. They're finally facing their disbeliefs to the King of Wands. They're finally facing, it's like a really strong part of their ego is what's coming through. They definitely got called away to work on themselves with the Hermit card coming out as well. But it does feel like they're transforming in so many different areas of this life. And with the Six of Swords, you were taken away from this. You were taken away from this with the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. This feels like a very beautiful energy for you. This feels like a very transformative energy for you, divine feminine, and one that requires a little less work and just a little more love, a little more nurturing. Naturally, divine feminine, you are meant to receive, but at this time you are meant to just open yourself up to the universe. So you are kind of guided into the position that you're in now with the Nine of Pentacles, and you are meant to create something. From here, the Knight of Swords, it's almost like the universe needs you in this abundant energy. Are you joking with the Chariot card coming in? You're going to have a very large rush of financial increase is what's coming through. So this could be an increase in your salary. This could be some sort of like higher level of commitment to yourself is leading to a higher level, like just higher position. So higher salary, increase of revenue is also what's coming through. Now with the Empress coming out along with the Four of Wands, which I always say is the most abundant card in the deck, and I'm just going to pause it to make sure it doesn't disappear. The Chariot card coming in lets me know that this could be before the end of this year, and 444 on the timer is your confirmation that this is coming in for you, and you're getting closer and closer and closer the more you see it, 444. And what's also coming to mind with 444 is that everything is working out in your highest good and highest favor of like everything that is good and everything that is right and everything that is just. You are being served a very high level of karma right now, and it's very good. Like I'm literally being shown this vision of gold, like gold coins rushing in, and you just kind of sitting on top of it in this Empress energy. Now, you didn't ask for this. This is simply who you are. And God is going to give that to you. The universe is going to give that to you. So Divine Feminine, you're in a very powerful position right now, okay? Like very, very loud, very clear what is happening in your life. With the Ten of Wands, this has a lot to do with the work that you've done on yourself, but also, of course, with the Page of Pentacles, a little bit of magic, okay? A little bit of manifestation magic, a lot of bit of magic, okay? You're very magic at this time. And with the Ace of Wands coming out as a Truth card, there's something very warming about your presence. With the Eight of Swords, it's like you lead people out of the chaos and into truth, into higher level truth. So you could be a healer of some sort. You could work in the medical field specifically is what comes to mind. You could also be a teacher. I'm an artist, but you lead people out of their darkness. You give people a reason to find hope. And so this feels like you are being pulled on this journey right now. Like you are being taken on this journey with the Temperance card coming out, because you are not meant to sacrifice yourself anymore for this masculine than you already have. In fact, what's coming through is like your love is so strong for this masculine that it is pulling them to you. It is pulling them up out of the dark, and they are going to meet you halfway. They're going to meet you where you are at. Have faith that this masculine is going to meet you, because that's a very clear message coming through. In fact, oh my God, my whole body just feels so clear right now. And with the Six of Cups, the worst is over. The worst is over. This is going to be a time of peace. Queen of Wands, this is going to be a time of creation. And Six of Cups, this is going to be a time of self-exploration. Like really just supporting your inner child and allowing yourself to just exist in peace, and like you don't have to fight for this love anymore. In fact, God, the universe, spirit, source, creation is asking you to do the opposite. You're being asked not to fight for this love anymore. You're just being asked to let this love come to you. Let this love find you. This is someone who is so protective over you. This divine masculine, they are so protective over you. I'm hearing that they have like listening spirits, not like causing havoc or anything like that, but they just want to make sure you're okay. With the Knight of Cups, like they know how attractive you are. They want to make sure that you're okay. I'm also hearing they don't want to lose you to another, with the Devil card on the bottom. But with the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Cups, I feel like what this masculine energy, what this masculine energy doesn't understand yet about you is your loyalty, is how loyal you are to love. Is how you love, is the way in which you love. It's never ending, it's eternal. You love as if God itself was in human form. That is who you are. That is the way that you show up in this world, and that is the way you show up in this relationship. This masculine has never met someone like you. They have never met someone like you. And they're going to have no choice but to believe in it, because you are literally the existence of it. And they are going to see that. When they come home, they are going to see that. When they make it to where you are, when they meet you halfway, they are going to see that. So this is a really powerful reason to not give up on this love, is what's coming through. Just don't give up on this love. And this is a very specific channel. It's not going to resonate with everyone. I encourage you to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I am called to dive in a little bit deeper. So for my subscribers, if you are already subscribed, wonderful. You are going to have access to this channel. I'm going to channel messages, specific signs, symbols, messages from spirit guides, angels, etc., and also from Divine Masculine. So if you feel called to that, subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, my personal private sessions are available through my website only. I will not reach out to you. Please don't get scammed. I love you so much. You know where to find me.